Drama bin drama, Arab drama, ole drama. Ay. After the recent release of the BBI report, all indications are that the Deputy President is relieved. Relieved because his ambitions are intact. His ambition to be President of the Republic of Kenya. And one would have thought that the DP at least would have rested, relaxed, taken time to take a deep breath, because as of now, contrary to his greatest fears, nobody wants to abolish the seat of the presidency of the Republic of Kenya. But if you thought that, you are wrong. Yesterday, a major chunk of Mount Kenya leaders, that includes Central Province and the Greater Mount Kenya region, went into a meeting. And when they came out, including CS Agriculture, Mwangi Kiunjuri, they had a very interesting statement to make. The gist of that statement is that the BBI report recommendations should avoid a referendum at all costs and instead must go through Parliament. They went on to suggest that if there must be a referendum, then it must be done alongside the general elections in 2022. Oh boy, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? If there's something in Kenya today that should not be in doubt, then it is the influence of Deputy President William Samoei Ruto on Central Province and the Greater Mount Kenya region. He holds tremendous sway in that area, no doubt about it. Now, let's not get it wrong. He holds sway amongst elected leaders and politicians in that region. And clearly, the new tactic from the Deputy President is not to oppose the BBI, but rather to ride along with it and guide it carefully in a direction that does not harm his 2022 ambitions. In my view, Team Tangatanga and the Deputy President are still not convinced that bobby traps could be introduced along the way into the BBI recommendations. Bobby traps, from his point of view, bobby traps that could harm or affect his ambitions for 2022. If I can illustrate that position further, it's like this dog which is barking madly. You suspect that it's actually a mad dog. It has rabies. And finally you've gotten it chained. But you're still worried. It could break the chain. It could still bite somebody while it is still chained. That is the position of the BBI report recommendations as far as Team Tangatanga is concerned. Clearly. In other words, the BBI recommendations, which are now under discussion, could go in any direction. It could easily go back in the direction of a powerful Prime Minister. In other words, it can still bite. And therefore this is not the time to relax or take a holiday as far as Team Tangatanga is concerned. And make no mistake about it, Team Tangatanga are playing very smart politics in the Mount Kenya region. They are taking advantage of the current very hard times Kenyans are passing through. And really, it is human nature. A husband is most dangerously vulnerable to a smiling lass when things are not good at home with his wife. He is much more likely to go into an extramarital affair when things are very difficult at his house. No food, the rent is not paid, the wife is always nagging him. Ulipoteza hiyo job kwa sababu ya ujinga yako na madharau mingi. Sasa ona pali madharau yako yametufikisha. Familia iko kwa shida. And then he goes out there and he meets this very beautiful lady, wearing an extremely short skirt, that is difficult to see. What do you expect? She has no reason to nag him. She knows very little about him. She's just talking nice stories. A huge contrast to what is happening at home. So, why should we be surprised about what is unfolding in the Mount Kenya region? When the DP men and women are whispering sweet nothings into the ears of voters who are going through a difficult economic time. No jobs, no business. Even those lucky enough to own businesses that are still running, shrinking sales. What do you expect? When somebody comes along and starts whispering sweet nothings. And at a time when Central Province and the Mount Kenya region do not expect to be on the ballot in 2022. On the other side of the political divide, Team Keleweke are beaming from 2 straight consecutive victories. The Kibra by-election, where they sensationally embarrassed the Deputy President and his candidate, McDonald Mariga. And then after that, the release of the BBI report, where most of the criticism Team Tanga was targeting the BBI report fell flat on his face. No powerful Prime Minister, no creation of many extra posts for Kenyans. All the arguments they had no foot to stand on when the BBI report was finally released. So 2 straight embarrassments consecutively. And Team Keleweke are still on the offensive. People like Babu Owino are forming pressure groups to support the president and Team Keleweke. And it is no secret that Babu Owino, Honorable Babu Owino, because he's a legislator, is a mobilizer par excellence. He's well known. So anything he starts, expect fireworks. And that is why I started today's show with drama, bin drama, Arab drama, all a drama. In other words, going forward, we should expect the battle between Team Keleweke and Team Tanga to escalate dramatically, not to cool down, as most of us expected after the BBI report is released. Those of you who expected that the show is over or is nearing its climax are mistaken. Fasten your seatbelts. It is just starting. Now, I'm making this particular recording outdoors. My studio is waterlogged, but we still thank God for the rain. The repairs are going to cost an absolute fortune. Lakini napambana na hali yangu kama kawaida. There are very many people who think that running a political channel such as this one is very easy. And many have tried. But it needs huge investment in terms of people getting information for you, etc., running around to find out what the situation on the ground is, etc., etc. Some people think that this is a money-making exercise. But actually it's a labor of love. And I love doing it for my country, for a better Kenya. If I make just a tiny contribution to a better Kenya, I'll be happy. And I thank very much those who support me through Club 1999 and the weekly intelligence briefs. They do more than they'll ever realize. Asante sana, and God bless you abundantly, and add much more to what you have parted with to join the WIB and Club 1999. You're doing a service that only time will tell you one day how great that service was. And by the way, we have an amazing offer where you can join both Club 1999 and WIB. And in case you have not yet drowned in the serious economic problems we're facing in Kenya at the moment, you're very welcome to join, because there are many advantages, including the fact that I discuss things that I can never discuss here. The real reason behind what we are seeing unfolding in Kenya now. Who are the people who own Kenya? You can find out in the latest WIB. Anyway, enough about me. Now, why does DP Ruto fear referendum so much? Why do the people who rule Kenya fear a referendum so much? The simple answer to that question is that while you can bribe parliament, you can't bribe the entire population of the people of the Republic of Kenya. And in case you sneak in some punguza mizigo agenda and a powerful prime minister into a referendum, itapita. Itapita kama farasi ya gong. And so, my dear friends, your popcorn iko wapi? Get a lot of it and sit back and enjoy the very rough ride we're just going into just now. Until next time, this is your faithful servant, Chris Kumekucha.